Okay, another week. Very exciting. Back in the United States. You can tell I'm in my car. And I'm driving down to... So I got back a couple days ago and already I'm on the road. It feels really fast. Kind of wanted to spend a little more time with my family. But the Aero conference is this weekend, so I'm headed down to that. And then starting this 2-month comedy tour thing. I'm really kind of nervous about it and excited. I don't know what the hell my mind is like, all right, we're going to do this thing for 2 months and do some shows and feels unconventional, but that's a good thing. But it doesn't know if it'll work, and I'm nervous about all that. But in a way, I'm kind of excited about it, and that's good. It feels good to kind of be excited and optimistic about it all. That Ireland, I had a good time in Ireland. I felt like, in some ways I remember being nervous, like wondering, like, oh, am I going to get everything in? Am I going to do everything? And then in the end, everything worked as always. Like, everything ended up working out. I got to spend some time in the town that my grandfather grew up in. I got to see the house he grew up in. Met this guy, Martin Quigley, who my sister and brother-in-law had met when they came over. I met a distant cousin, this guy Frank Flannery. I saw the graves of some of my relatives. I guess my great-grandfather lived to be 101, which is pretty cool. And in a way, I wish I had like another week to see some more things. But I felt like, I didn't know exactly what it was I went there for. Maybe I was hoping for some big epiphany or some big thing. But it was good. And there were some kind of spots where I probably got a little lonely or depressed or just kind of overwhelmed. I still feel like when I got back yesterday when I was doing some work and I didn't get as much work done while I was in Ireland as I thought I might. Not that I expected to do much, but I was like, shit, I got like too many different projects, too many different things. And I'm wondering if maybe I should just triage and just cut some shit out and say no more, just not that they're not worth doing, not that they're but just to narrow it down. I guess in some ways I do that. I don't cut things out entirely. I just sort of put them on the back burner and then, I don't kill the project, but I put it on the back burner and I revisit it at a later time. And that, that seems to work out all right for me. Yeah, I'm giving a talk this weekend about entrepreneurship. I gave that talk for the first time when I was in the Aero X conference a few months ago, and it went really, really well. So I think there's a part of me that wants it to go awesome because that was a very spontaneous presentation I gave, and it killed. And now I want this one to do even better, typical, right? It's so fucking typical. Like this thing that spontaneously happened and was really, really good. Now I want to make it a bit better and all that. And it feels good. I got to see some family last night. Feel a little rejuvenated. I feel a little more grounded. This feels comfortable. I've done this before. I've toured the U.S., driving around doing Airbnbs and hostels and camping and stuff and having a car. And, things feel pretty good. I don't feel like I'm all fucked up on sleep and stuff coming back. I've gone to bed and woken up pretty crisply immediately upon returning, so that really sucked when I went over to Ireland, but coming back it seems like not an issue at all. So yeah, that's all been pretty good. And mood wise it's a little bit tough to say. Things have been up and down. There were some kind of low points when I was in Ireland. I know there was a couple of low spots, and I feel it right now. I don't want to dive just to be I don't know. But I feel pretty good about things, and I don't know exactly what to think of that, but it's good. I'm not gonna start questioning why I'm feeling all right. I feel sometimes self-conscious in a way that in these videos I show this fluctuating mood, though I never get I've never through all these videos I made I've never been manic or psychotic, but I feel the fluctuating mood in some way it makes me look stupid, because it's like, well, Jim, you're claiming you aren't this bipolar thing, but clearly based on these videos we see you in this up and down, and it's like, I'm not claiming that I don't have ups and downs, and maybe I have more than your average person. I guess I claim that there's no, neurochemical or genetic origin to it that anyone's ever shown. I would never claim that I have a perfect mood or that anything like that is perfect. I just think that the idea that we're jumping to conclusions and making claims we don't have evidence for is not good science, and it's not helping people to lie to them. And I even wonder, what I'm doing with these videos. Are these really like helping people? Are these videos I've made actually going to help anybody get off medications? I don't feel like this is like a how-to instructional type video. I don't know if it's inspiring in some way. Like, I'm not any better off. Like, I'm not like suddenly perfect and healthy and happy and everything now that I'm off meds. I'm not miserable and depressed and stuff. I don't know exactly perfect. Maybe if I watch all the videos, I'll be able to compare better, but I don't know that I'm actually that much different now on them versus off them. I've thought about ways to like try to analyze the videos to see if there's, I thought about like looking to see how long the videos are, how many words per minute I speak, to see if there's a trend as I go. Is there any way I could analyze this like a scientist to see that something changed? But I even thought of like, because it's Friday morning today, so I'm actually on the ball. I even thought of like, is there a way to look, if I tried to do these every Friday morning, maybe there's some trend where I'm more consistent about being Friday morning, or I'm more off over time. I don't know. But I'm making these things, and if I put it out and it's shit, what do I have to lose? What's the worst thing? I've thought about, I'll fill up my YouTube channel with 100 videos of me blabbing about going off medications, and then that will bury anything that's worthwhile that's on the channel. Or all right, okay. Like, I've got such a fucking stellar YouTube channel, It's sort of stupid. But anyways, I don't want to blab too much. I've got to get on the road and head down to this conference.